with my heart. I'm uncomfortable with my thoughts. I'm uncomfortable with my feelings. And sadly, I'm uncomfortable with healing. I can't hold a frown too long.
Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Offense may turn out to be a story in this one, Chris. The wind blowing out, so you want to get it up in the air if you're a hitter.
Yeah, it's always a little boost of confidence when you've got that wind at your back. You feel like the pitcher's fastball isn't quite as hard as normal, and you can get on time with some stuff that normally may be by you. So good time to hit. You just want to take advantage when you have an opportunity with a pitch you can drive. Get through it, get it up in the air.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That catches the corner. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Mountcastle. One up, one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And the batter now, Luis Matos.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Eflin, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. And that one hammered. Cowser ranging back. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So one out, nobody on. Now, Brent Rooker. There's a strike.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
2 outs, base is empty. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. Ground ball right side. Quips it to Mountcastle. Third out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Showing the slab in today's game. Jack Flaherty. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him. 1 out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1 out, bases empty. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bounce to the left side. Chapman fires over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Gunnar Henderson.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Say goodbye to that one. His 16th homer of the year. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And a foul ball. Two runs across in the inning. You're in game 1.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swung on, belted. That's back. It has the distance, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. And that one fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Caught him looking for the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here is Matt Chapman. Chapman, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2014. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success. This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And another ball. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. That one finds the zone. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. One out, runner at second. And digging in for San Francisco, Blake Sabol.
He's struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the place. We just tryna dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this ride, go faster or slow.
Hold on to every little thing that I'm giving up. Listen to the road text, to the road X.
Man at second. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Now it's the right fielder. And that skips in the dirt.
Count 1-0.
Foul ball. Bailey at third with 2 away. And now the count is even. And a pitch. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 outs. And they'll do it again. Righty delivers. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. 1 left for San Francisco. And they trail it 4-1. Back here in Baltimore. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Flaherty back to work. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Got him. And there's 1 down. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And he deals. There's a strike. He goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Henderson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And misses inside. 2 out, space is empty. Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. Orioles held in check there, but they lead it 4-1. New inning getting started. Tyro Estrada to the plate. Here comes a pitch. And a good eye there. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore, but even so here at the ballpark, some great food.
So the lineup flips over. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Matos. He's already homered in this game. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. The Giants trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is that. Giants down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And we're back as we go to the last of the third, and into the box for Baltimore, Ahmed Rosario. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Just missed.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
In the air, right field. Moving under this one. Makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's Juan Soto, doubled in his first AB. Out towards right center field. Matos under it. Out, number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit left side. Chapman over to first in time. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Brent Rooker.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
The wind and the pitch. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Grounded out his first time up. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Rooker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Going to count 1-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Matt Chapman. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Orioles 4 and the Giants 1. Back now at Oriole Park, and here is Ryan Mountcastle. And the right-hander back to work. Towards first, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Mayo in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Grounder off the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Cowser, the next to hit, takes outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And now 2-0. Action in the pen down there. Robbie Ray up and loosening in the pen. Hicks, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That misses the zone, and now 3-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a pitch. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That just misses. Now 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone into the flagpole. His 17th of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
New arm for the Giants, Robbie Ray.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. His first at bat was a strikeout. This one in the air. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Eflin back to work. And a foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Blake Sabol, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
That one inside. And that is ball 1. Sabol measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
To the right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 now. Good eye right there.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time.
Now back, the second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyro Estrada now at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first, and Estrada is out. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Back here in Baltimore, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ramos squeezes it, and there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one missing low. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Westberg in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there, but they're still on top 7-2. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So a man aboard, and now the center fielder, Luis Matos, 1 for 2. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped to short. Henderson over to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker. Hard hit left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder,
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
There's a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful.
Cowser makes the grab on the run. So they work around the leadoff double. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Giants 2. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
He's got it, and there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
This one in the air right field. Settles under this one. Drops into the glove. 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Well, you can see this happen from time to time when a pitcher's trying to throw that slider, especially front door to a same side hitter. Some of them are going to get away from you. It's not the easiest pitch to control because you're trying to aim it a little bit.
Rutschman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Cowser off of first with 2 away. Out to center. Under it. And that ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Chapman gets a piece there. The 0-2. On the ground to short, Henderson. Whips it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Patrick Bailey.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. On the corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the first baseman, Blake Sable. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. The lefty fires. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Jelly getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval getting loose as well. Into center. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one fouled off. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's not coming back. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 8-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now here is Ahmed Rosario. pitch. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first, 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto now 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And he grounds one to the right side. Estrada tosses to first. That is the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 8-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Baltimore, and now the right fielder, number 59. Eflin back to work.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Just missed. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fought off foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Probably showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Estrada stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that skips in the dirt. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Into center and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the...
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Zach Eflin will depart, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Jacob Webb.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Next to hit, Tyler Fitzgerald. Right through there for a strike. Webb, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. And that one wrapped foul. The Orioles up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Mountcastle makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis.
Man at first, Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. And that's in for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a bouncer. Rosario to first. That's the 3rd out. So the Giants leave 1, and it's still 8-2. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. The line to kick the pitch. Up the middle, Fitzgerald. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, first baseman,
Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead at 8-2.
Take a better stand. Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
And a pitch. Rooker stands in now and watches strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Kicks and fires. That to right. Soto gets under it. 1 away. And the batter now, Elliot Ramos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Now it's Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Yeah, that's outside. And 1-1. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Webb is just one strike away.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
1-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First one to score the Orioles. 8 runs on 8 hits.